So, just to let folks know who are watching, we have a combined experience of about 45 years, I think. It's different experience, but all in the natural nutrition field. And most of us, or all of us, I believe, got in because of some pre existing health conditions. I know I can speak for myself. I had breast cancer. So, as part of the process to not have my cancer return, I really focused on lifestyle and nutrition. And nutrition really became my passion. So I studied all about nutrition, how it impacts the body. I learned so many amazing things that I really felt a calling to share it. And first with my clients, but then as I got to meet Lisa and Lynn, we just shared this joint passion for sharing and communicating the benefits of natural nutrition. And that's kind of how we morphed into having our natural nutrition coach program.
My journey started when I was in my mid 20s and I was struggling to lose weight. It was a lifelong battle, and I had tried every diet, the usual techniques, and it was just resulting in more frustration and a larger body. So one day I decided to throw out my scale, and rather than focusing on numbers and the usual, process for losing weight, I started to learn about eating foods that were meant for us to eat, learning about natural nutrition. It was life changing from day one because I had suddenly developed a completely different understanding of the purpose of food and eating. And I began to enjoy food and appreciate food and eat a lot more of it. And in turn, I was losing weight. So 50 pounds later, I was so excited about what I had been learning, and I decided to study it formally. So I went back to school after university, and then I just needed to share my message with the world. So again, with clients, but also in the classroom too. So I started teaching nutrition, and that was about 25 years ago now that I've been teaching nutrition in different areas. And when I met Heather and Lynn, we decided to put our experience and our knowledge together and build our own nutrition program, which took the strengths of everything that we had learned and we had studied, but also the missing components, the elements that we didn't get in our own education process, the parts that we felt would have really enhanced our own knowledge, our practice, our careers. And that's how we created this brand new program.
Yeah, so like Heather said, I think all of us came to this with a health issue, and mine was, very subtle at first. It was eczema, and that led me down the road of, going to see a allopathic doctor, and their, response to that was, food couldn't be a thing. There was no way, but I tried the medications and nothing really helped. And of course, I grew up not really knowing anything about healthy eating. And so that really started to make me question whether or not that was a possibility. If, food could become part of our body, could it cause other things like eczema or asthma or allergies or things like that? And I was able, through learning things online, that food did play a huge role in eczema based on what some other, professionals were saying. And so I started digging deeper and deeper and deeper, and I started really getting into gardening and natural foods and growing them. And then, like these two, also, I decided to study formally because people were starting to come and ask me questions about health and wellness. And I thought, I needed to have this certification to be able to share my knowledge. And so I got formally trained. And so my first job was actually in a gym helping clients with macronutrient calculations, menu planning, and getting the right foods for, building muscle and mass and things like that. And then I shifted into running almost a private chef company where I would help create menu plans and also make their food. So I was teaching people how to eat, but doing the hard work for them. And so then I went on to also instruct at one of the local nutrition schools myself, and that just built more and more of the knowledge that I had around nutrition. But my passion is really in administration, which is a previous experience of mine. And so then I started the Holistic Nutrition Hub, and this is what I have been focusing on for the last 5 years, and trying to build a community with these two lovely ladies to help answer some of the questions that are still kind of lingering that we see in other areas of the nutrition world, and also create a collaborative where people can come and have the support that they need in order to be successful within the industry. And I think that that's what our general message is that we want to help support people in gaining the knowledge of natural nutrition and the benefits for health, but then also how to spread this information. Because if the three of us can spread by ourselves to people, imagine what we could do if we are building something together and trying to make the industry that much stronger